Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and not only are we going to check out a game today, but we're also going to be testing my new camera. I hesitate to use the word new because it's fairly old. I got it for pretty cheap during a Black Friday sale, but hopefully it'll serve my purposes. So anyway, we're going to look at 12 Days today. Now this game has been around for quite a while, but it was recently re-released. I believe this is the second edition now by Calliope Games. Same folks who brought you Sorrow and Sorrow of the Seas. But here's the box insert. Those of you that want to see that. This game is appropriate for, and this is a good chance to show off the camera's focus if it has one. Okay, great. 3 to 5 players, ages 8 and up, and the average play time is 15 to 20 minutes. Let's also go ahead and put the autofocus to the test and show you the manual a bit. Looks like there's about 11 pages. There you go. And as far as the contents go, 92 playing cards, 80 of which are gift cards, and 12 of which are holiday cards. So your holiday cards are here, 1 through 12. And then you've got your gift cards here, also numbered 1 through 12. Alright, now setting up 12 Days is pretty simple. You're going to take the gift deck and just go ahead and shuffle that up and then deal each player 12 cards like I've done here for a 3-player game. Then you've also got these day cards. There's just 12 of them. You're going to put them in numeric order with the 1 on top. Okay, so the game is played over 12 rounds, and each round someone's going to win one of these day cards, whichever the top one is showing. At the beginning of each round, each player is going to pass 1 card from their hand off to their left. So let's just say that this player passes this card to the left, this card passes, and this card passes. There we go. Alright, so this player gets this one, this player gets this one, this player gets this one, okay? Long story short, pass a card to the player on your left. After that, you're going to play 1 card face down to try and win that card up there. In order to win that card, the lowest card wins. So let's just say that this player plays that, this player plays that, this player plays that. They flip them over at the same time. We've got a 12, a 9, and a 12. 9 is the lowest out of all 3 cards played. So this player here wins that card. And then these go into a discard pile. And then each player draws 1 more card to bring their hand back up to 12 cards. Alright, a few other things to note. If you happen to win the day with either the Mr. or Mrs. clause valued at 0, then you have to gift that day to somebody else. Normally you'd win it for having the lowest card, but if you win it with one of these 2, you have to give it to somebody else. On top of that, if 2 players tie for the lowest card, they cancel each other out, and then the next highest player gets that day. Okay, so like I was saying, the game plays over 12 rounds. At the end of the 12th round, this deck will run out, and then each player should hopefully have some day cards that they've won, and the point value listed on them is how much they're worth. So this one's worth 2 points, this one's worth 3 points, this one's worth 4 points, this one's worth 5. In addition to earning points that way, each player is going to call out numbers 1 at a time. So as a collective, they're going to say, okay, how many 1s do you have? So they're going to go through their deck and say, okay, I don't have any 1s. Does this player have any 1s? So there may not be 1s. Okay, no 1s there. I didn't shuffle them all that well. Okay, so no one has any 1s, so we'll just skip that one and move on to a number that we actually do have. How about 3? I see the number 3 here. So there's 1, 3... okay, that's it. So there's only 1 3 in that player's hand. There's 1 3. There's 2 3s. Okay, so this player has 2 3s in his hand. And this player has no 3s. So because this player had the most 3s in their hand, he's going to take one of them and add it to his score pile like that. And you're going to do that for each number. For the 1s, for the 2s, for the 3s, all the way up to the 12s. So players are not only going to be scoring points by winning these cards during the game, but they're also going to be trying to get the most of the highest cards that they can. Like, they're going to want a lot of 12s and a lot of 11s and a lot of 10s in their hands at the end of the game so that they can say, I have the most 12s, and then put a 12-point card into their score pile. So yeah, there's 2 different ways to earn points in this game, and whoever has the most points at the end of it all will win. Okay, so there you have it, a quick look at 12 Days. It's important to stress that I did not cover all of the rules found in the manual. This was just to give you a general overview so that you could see how the game was played. On top of that, like I said, this is a new camera. I do not know how well this is going to turn out. The audio may be crappy. The video may be crappy. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But as far as what I thought about 12 Days, I think this is a brilliant game. And I'm really happy that Calliope Games redid it because it was really hard to find for a while. There is a free print and play version on the Cheap Ass Games. I didn't make this up. Cheap Ass Games website. You can download it yourself and just play it. And then there was another edition by Gamesmith, I believe, who actually had a Kickstarter campaign. I wrote a preview for that one, and I did get a set of prototype cards. But this is the second edition. It came in a box. My prototype did not come in a box. So I already knew how this game was played, and I have to say, the artwork is still very fantastic compared to the other version that I have. I mean, these are some of the best looking cards I've ever seen. I'm not too big on Christmas and religion and all that jazz. I mean, I'm more so for the kids. But still, I mean, just the way everything is themed is excellent. Excellent game. It's also very easy to play. But like I said, there's a little bit of strategy in there too, because not only are you trying to win those day cards by playing the lowest number during the game, but you're also trying to collect sets of high numbers so that at the end of the game you can play those and add them to your score pile. So very simple mechanics, but also will make you think of it because you are passing cards off to the other player. So 12 Days, do I recommend it? Yes. Go get it. It's a lot of fun. Calliope Games did a great job with this new edition. If you guys want to check out the written preview I wrote a few years back, you can do so on my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. If you haven't already, subscribed to my YouTube channel. That way you can keep up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.